Hi, we're the Rebel Girls. My name is Sophie and this is my mum Martine. And we're going to read Rebel Girls.
This is a fabulous book by amazing Elena Favilli and Francesca Cavallo. And we're out and about today. We're a bit cold and it is windy, but that's not going to keep us away from learning about our next rebel girl. You excited, Sophie?
Yes!
Let's see who it is. It's the fabulous Alek Wek. Now, she is from Sudan. Now, I don't think it's as cold and windy in Sudan as it is here in Newcastle, Australia. But let's learn all about her. She was born in 1977. So if I can do some maths now, just like our friend Ada Lovelace, I think. So the amazing Alek is actually 44, all the way from Sudan. So what makes her a rebel girl? Well, once upon a time, there was a girl named Alek who had stopped by a mango tree to get a snack on her way home from school, much like this tree that we're stopped by here to read this fabulous book. In Alek's village, there was no running water or no electricity. Can you believe that? That's amazing, isn't it?
You couldn't watch YouTube with that.
You couldn't watch YouTube. You couldn't have a shower even. You know, you'd have to travel to get your water. Yeah. And get water for washing things and even cooking. Pretty hard life. Now, a terrible thing happened to her. A terrible war happened, broke out in their country. Now, Sophie, it's a blowy old day here in Newcastle, New South Wales, in Australia. But in Sudan, when Alek and her family were running from the war that broke out near their village, it was the rainy season. Yeah, pretty bad. And their river was flooded and they had to cross the river. And her mum helped her cross the river, sometimes going underwater, and Alek couldn't even swim. And it was really, really dangerous. She was so terrified of drowning. And along the way, her mum had to sell like packets of salt and passports because they didn't have any money. And they managed to escape the war and made their way to London. And one day, she was in a park in London and a talent scout from a famous modelling agency approached her. So how amazing is that? She's in the park one day, just like we are.
Yeah.
And someone comes up to her and says, "Would you be a model?" And of course she was pretty excited about it. Her mum wasn't too happy though. She didn't want to hear anything of being a model. But the agent persisted and Alek finally agreed. Alek looked so different from any other model and she instantly became a sensation. And she wants every girl to know on the planet, all of you rebel girls, you are beautiful. And it's okay to be quirky and to be shy and to not want to go out in crowds, just like fabulous rebel girl Alek. Isn't she beautiful?
She's beautiful.
I can see why the talent scout persisted and wanted her. So make sure you look her up on YouTube as well. Find out more about Alek. So Sophie, what was your favourite bit about Alek's story?
I think it was like fighting the war and just like getting out of the war and like moving over.
Yeah, to London. It sounds like it was pretty amazing journey, having to go through all of those rivers, and it was rainy season and they had no money. And they would have been fairly desperate to do that. So they were lucky that they got out with their lives.
Yeah.
And now I think her life is so much different, but she's still giving inspiration to rebel girls like us. So if you want to learn more about rebel girls, make sure you tune in every day because we are following the book Rebel Girls Goodnight Stories by Elena Favilli and Francesca Cavello. Fabulous stories.
And make sure you subscribe to watch every single video